What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Matt Get the Hands back to you with another video. And this is not going to be a step-by-step haircut tutorial. This is going to be straight motivation, inspiration, and something for you to step out of your comfort zone and do something that you're not really used to doing. And for me, like when I was in barber college, the question that I always asked myself was, how do I start to do a haircut design? Now where I'm at in this barber industry, I get this question a lot. How do I do haircut designs? Or they ask me to look at a haircut design and want me to critique it. Honestly, it's like me walking into a museum full of art, and that person, that's the artist of the art that they're selling, and I'm telling that person I don't think it's worth $1,000. I don't think it's worth that amount of money of that painting that's on that wall. To be honest with you guys, you're the artist. You create what you see in your head and put it on the client. Now, I do understand that there's obviously some bad lines and not straight lines and stuff like that, but guys, practice makes perfect. And this is just me doing a freestyle design on this kid. I've been cutting his hair now for about 2 to 3 years. His dad brings him in now, and they come together. He gets a haircut and beard, haircut and trim, and he gets a haircut and design every single time. And I love whenever he comes in, because he's the only client that kind of lets me just kind of freestyle and do whatever I feel. Every now and then he'll come in with a picture, but I also throw like my twist to it. But honestly, guys, I kind of saw a visual of what I wanted to go to for this haircut design. But as I'm cutting, I'm just starting to kind of like put the pieces of the puzzle together, because whenever I put a line somewhere, I kind of just go off of what I feel is going to look good. And what's good with doing line work and designs is they don't always have to be like a straight line, guys. You can make a certain line thicker, you can make a line thinner, you can box out a line, you can make it pointy. You want to over exaggerate your lines and add like blends and different contrasts to your work to make everything pop. But I just feel like I can't critique another person's design, another barber's design, because it's like I said, it's like me going into a museum and saying that art up on the wall is not worth $1,000. And I do understand, like, people are like, oh, well, it's kind of one of those things where either you got it or you don't. Houston, we have a problem. And I agree with that to a certain extent, but whenever I first started putting lines in clients' heads was whenever they came out with 3 lines on the side of the head, the Kanye lines or the Breezy lines, whatever you want to call it. And then I just started taking it to another level, started doing like zigzags and just like different kind of stars, tribal work. But honestly, guys, it's that question is very difficult to answer when someone asks me how to do a haircut design or critique their haircut design, because I don't know where they were going with their haircut design. Now, if it's a star or something like that, and the star kind of looks a little off, it's not proportionate, then I can critique that. But when it's like a freestyle design and I'm just like, yo, what is that? What were you creating? Is it supposed to be something? Technically, some designs are gonna spell something. Some designs are gonna have like hidden little gems in them. But honestly, guys, it's not a 2, it's not a Z that I'm putting on this kid's hair. It's just something that I saw, and I just started doing a freestyle design. Started adding different kinds of shapes and like I said, points and squares.
Houston, we have a problem.
And you have to make it make sense. You can't just be putting lines everywhere, because then it's not gonna make sense. It's not gonna, look like it's all part of one design. But I just feel like once you start stepping out of your comfort zone and find a guinea pig, find someone where you can, do your work on and try to do designs, I think that's your best bet. And actually, Chris Bazio just came back from China not so long ago, and he came back with kind of like a notebook, but the paper's all black, and whenever it has like a white pencil on it, so it's almost like as if you're cutting into hair, if that makes any sense. So what I did was I went to like Walmart or something like that and got like those big huge poster boards, a black one, and I used a white pencil to kind of draw in designs to kind of help myself to see where I want to go with designs, and even if I have the eye for a haircut design. But being an influencer, I get that question a lot, guys, and I just want to say, step out of your comfort zone, guys. Challenge yourself, and see what you can do when it comes to haircut designs. It's not a must. I'd rather you get down a nice blurry fade, some nice scissor work on top, some nice styling, then venture out and start doing some designs. Then start looking at doing like stars and stuff like that. Because once you get a design, once you get a haircut down, then you can start, you know, trying to do other things. But in between, just kind of do like parts and stuff like that. Try to get lines straight. That way you can, you know, get the feel for putting lines in clients' heads. But guys, it's just me doing the freestyle design. I hope y'all enjoyed this inspirational video in my eyes, because I just feel like a lot of barbers get themselves down about not knowing how to do haircut designs, or always wanting to ask, how does this design look? If the client likes it and the client pays for it and leaves the chair happy, that's all that matters. You're cutting to please the client, no one else. Keep that in mind, guys. And make sure you subscribe, share, comment. I love you guys, man. The channel's been growing. Also, if y'all have not seen my last video, this clipper that I'm using is a cordless senior, but I came out with some Stay Gifted transparent clipper lids. I have aqua, which is blue. I have green, clear, and red. And I'm gonna drop a little promo video at the end of this video, so stay tuned. But I'm super excited about this product. They look clean on the clippers, on the seniors. And now that you have a transparent lid on your seniors, you're able to determine when it's time to clean out your motor, to clean out your clipper, to get the hair out. You're not gonna know if you have a lid on there that's not transparent. I have an air compressor at the shop and I blow the hair all the time off my clippers, but there's still hair in that motor. If you take that hair out, clean it, maintenance it, your clipper's gonna run a lot smoother. It's not gonna get as hot, and it just looks dope. I think the lid looks clean. It adds a nice look to the clipper. So if y'all want to order, make sure you hit the description below. Guys, this is the finished product, freestyle design. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Shout out to my client. He loved it. But most importantly, Team Gifted, stay gifted.
Houston, we have a problem.